Hey A&E family and friends, welcome back to our channel. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody's week going? I'm a little tired today, mainly because of this little butt right down here. We were up till about 11 o'clock last night because he decided to strike out on his own when some coyotes were hollering in the distance, and he is not inside with any goats. He is inside our house perimeter, but he can get on the outside, and the coyotes started hollering and he took off on his own. Sugar was up here. She wasn't going out there, and Tippy is pretty much scared, but he thinks he is as big as Maggie and an Anatolian Shepherd himself. He thinks he's gonna tear something up. But Eric got stuck walking all the way down behind the pond looking for him, and he was having a fit, squealing out, hollering, and he finally come back after Eric tromped through there, and I stayed at the house with Tippy trying to keep her back because she don't really need to go out. You know, she's getting old and she has cancer. We found a place on her, I guess it was a year ago, and we took her to the vet and they cut it off, and they told us that it was cancer, but they got it all, but they didn't get it all. We gave her a bath and a haircut when it got warmer outside, and we found 3 other tumors, and I mean, I know it's just inevitable. She is 11 years old now, or almost 11 years old, 10 years at least, and I know her time is coming, so we want to try to keep her up. And 2, I think she has a hard time hearing. But I hope your week's going good. We have been very busy. It has rained here every day for the past week, and I'm not complaining. We needed the rain so bad, and we still need more rain. But our grass is out of control right now. Today's been the first sunny day that it hasn't rained, and the grass is still wet though. I don't know if Eric will mow this afternoon. I'm not mowing this afternoon. Like I said, I've been tired today. But I'm going to walk down here and check on all the goats, and come with me and we'll go down and feed the ducks and the fish. I'm just going to check on the boys, see how they're doing. We had to use a training collar for Sheba, which you can see. She's laying right there. She was wanting to run at the goats and bite at them, especially getting aggressive during feeding. And I don't know if it's because, you know, she wasn't raised here, and she, you know, wasn't with our goats, but when we initially put her in here with them, she was wanting to chase them away from the feed, and when she got her food, she was very aggressive and didn't want them anywhere around, and she was trying to guard the shelter. When it started raining, you know, the goats would try to come up underneath the shelter, and it was like she was trying to guard it. So we put a training collar on her, and it seemed to work. You know, we took some advice from a friend, and he said to not yell at her, not let her think that it is us that is trying to correct her, and when she starts at the goats, give her the warning beep, and then if you have to, you know, give her a little shock. But she don't like that warning beep. She's like, I don't know what's going on. So we would just kind of feed the goats and put the food in there and then just step away. We would either go in the barn or in the camper where she couldn't see us and just watch her and see what she does. So far so good. It has seemed to work. We've not had to do it in a couple of days. I fed them this morning and she done fine. She stayed to herself, and you can see she's laying in there by herself now, and the goats they're just walking around out here. I've already gave them some food this morning. So we'll walk over here and check on little Cece. Hey, little Cece. Okay, I guess you heard that. So she barked. She don't like them to get on top of that. And I think she's worse when I'm out here because I don't see her do it, which her food is inside there. And I haven't been feeding her but one time in the mornings because it's like she saves up her food. And it's like she rations her food out. So part of that, not wanting them to climb up there, is probably she's guarding her food. But walk over here. Hey, little Cece, come here. Where's Millie? Huh? Where's Millie at? Millie, are you inside? I'm gonna feed Max. Max is in here with them. So I fed Max a little bit. I feed them in the mornings, but because Max and Maggie are still growing, I've been giving them a little extra at nighttime. And I think you saw in our previous video that, you know, Maggie was limping a lot, and we were worried, you know, that it was her joints, and you know, we wasn't really sure what it was. We thought she might have hurt herself or been her dew claw, but I actually think it was her feet and her joints, because we changed her food and we've actually been giving her in the morning time some high protein canned food that has no artificial fillers or anything like that, any additives, and she has gotten so much better. We also ordered a vitamin. Eric told you about that in the previous video, and I'll show you that here in a little bit and show you what kind it is. But we started feeding Maggie and Max one of those vitamins every day, and Maggie is not limping. Maggie has been fine. So I think that it was her food, and we were feeding Purina, what was it, the dog chow, so puppy chow. And so, you know, we thought we were giving her a good high protein food, but I think it had additives and fillers that was hurting her joints. So it has seemed to help, and I was feeding her a can in the mornings and then a can in the evening. And there, when she had lost so much weight, when she wasn't limping and doing very good, I was feeding her 2 cans in the morning and 2 cans in the morning and 1 can in the evening. But now I've cut that back to some dry food with 1 can, and then some dry food in the afternoon, just to try to put a little bit more weight back on her after she wasn't wanting to eat. And let me show you where she is right now. Maggie is down here with the girls. They're down there eating. And I couldn't be more proud of Maggie. Maggie, here she comes running. Maggie stays with her girls, and where they are, she is. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Say, I'm better now. Say, I'm better. You want some more food? Let me give you some more food, okay? Here, Maggie. You want some more food? I got you a little more food. There you go. She don't typically like us to watch her eat. Okay, I'll walk off. Here comes the girls. They think I'm gonna feed them something. River, no, that's Maggie's food. And Miss Marilyn, she's been in a little bit of a heat. She's been calling out for the boys to come over and see her, and standing on the gate wanting them to come over here. Nope, y'all get back. Maggie's eating. Come on, walk down here. Let's walk down here. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna go feed the ducks and the fish. Y'all watch this. Come on, get in the car. Get in the car. Go get in the car. Kitty thinks it's treat time too, which it is when we get back from feeding the ducks. Come get in the car. Come on. Get in the car, Ranger. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's get in the car. This seat is going to be hot. It's been in the sun. I know. Ow! Oh, oh, oh. Come on, Tippy. Let's go feed the ducks. Let's go feed the ducks. So TB and Ranger had to get out and run with Sugar. Y'all get out of there. The ducks aren't going to come over here. The ducks they're just kind of hanging out because they're scared of Sugar. Which I do know that Sugar got one before. I don't know if you can see this. You see these fish in the water here. They start coming up. There's a big bluegill. They start coming up when they hear the side-by-side come down here because they know it's feeding time. Sugar, get back. The ducks aren't going to come over here until you leave. So we feed the floating and the sinking kind of fish feed. Show you how they come up here. There's some big bluegill in there. Ranger, get back. He's always got to be in the middle of everything, don't you? Always in the middle. Sugar. Any other day, they never stay right here with me. And you would be able to see the ducks come eat, but it's funny, the day that I'm filming, they're sticking right here with me. Sugar's like, I think I can catch one of those fish. The ducks like the fish food too. I think the people who have stuck around have seen our fishing videos that we did. So we've been fishing 3 times this year. You can see all the little ones too, so we know they're raising. So we know our population is overpopulated, and we just don't have time with the goats, and we both have full-time jobs. We don't have time to fish very much, but when we do, we love it. And we've been fishing twice, grilled some fish, and we had a friend come over, and he caught 2 really good, nice bass. And we cleaned those and sent those with him, and he was supposed to have those for Sunday dinner weekend before last. So yeah, that's what it looks like when we feed the fish. I wish the ducks would come over here, but Sugar, she's trying to stay cool. That's why they won't come over here. Phew, y'all, I made it back to the house. It is miserably hot out here. I can feel my hair growing as I sweat. As promised, I was going to tell you what we got for Maggie. And this is what we ordered off Amazon. It was like $61 Pet Tab Plus. It says high potency nutritional supplement for special vitamin mineral needs. So it's 100 tablets in here. And we got that. And we're, like I said, we're giving Maggie and Max a tablet. And it's just little tablets. Let me show you. And I just put it in with their dry dog food and they eat it. I've even fed it to them when I forgot. Just fed it to them, just handed it to them, and they actually ate it. So I know it is flavored and they would eat it. So I'm fixing to get back in this house and start supper. Eric hadn't made it home from work yet. And the way my night was last night, going to bed at 11 o'clock and getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, it just don't cut it. So I hope to get supper done and dishes washed and get in bed at a decent hour tonight. So I'm going to get off here, and I just wanted to tell y'all the update about Maggie and how she's doing with her limping and acting like she's sick. And then also to give you a little update about Sheba Biba back there. So yes, the training collar does work. And if you have them that are wanting to run at your goats, I suggest using that. And just the warning beep will get them to stop. So until next time, everybody, if you haven't done so, please like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're also on Facebook, A&E Family Farm. We would appreciate you to support us, and we'll try to at least get you one video a week. I can't promise that on our busy days, and we still have a barn to build. But you know, it's been too hot, and then it's been raining, and our weekends have been jam-packed. So hopefully we're going to work on that in the next couple of weeks. And I've still promised you guys a barn build video. And I don't want to put the first out until we get it completed, and then we'll do a whole video on that. And so hopefully by the time it gets cold, we'll have that done, and we'll have our lean-to finished on the side. But we've had a lot of things coming up, and then it's getting time where we're going to have to make our decisions about our breeding and who we're going to breed this fall. So I'm thinking I want to kid around the first week of March, or not past the 15th of March for sure, but maybe even the end of February. We didn't know, as you saw in our videos, when we bought our goats last year, the ones that were pregnant, we didn't know when they were going to kid. We had no idea. So we had one kid right before Christmas. We had one kid in the middle of January, and then we had one kid in the middle of March. So I do not like that at all. It's kind of been a struggle to get them separated, to have pastures, to get the mom's milk to dry up. And so we definitely want to get those on the same schedule. So until next time, everybody, thanks for watching.